They call it the invisible drug. Not a pill. Not a powder. But a chemical inside your own brain, dopamine. It's the spark that drives you to chase. The reason you crave. The reason you can't stop scrolling, clicking, watching, even when you know it's destroying you. Think about it. When you eat your favorite food, dopamine fires. When you win a game, dopamine fires. When someone likes your post, dopamine fires. But here's the dark side. Your brain doesn't care if the reward is healthy or destructive. Porn, gambling, endless scrolling, these things don't just trigger dopamine. They flood your brain with it. And when the flood comes too often, the brain adapts. It builds tolerance. It whispers, more, stronger, faster. Suddenly, what once satisfied you feels boring. You need more extreme videos, more hours wasted, more stimulation. Until real life feels flat, empty, dull. Take the story of Kareem, a 19-year-old student from Egypt. He says, "At first, I thought it was nothing. Just videos. Just fun. But soon, I couldn't enjoy anything else. Football. Boring. Studying. Impossible. Hanging out with friends. I felt nothing. Only the screen gave me relief. But every time, I needed more." That's dopamine hijacking the brain. Scientists at Cambridge University scanned the brains of heavy porn users. The results? Their brains looked identical to drug addicts. The reward system, called the mesolimbic pathway, lit up the same way as cocaine users. And here's the terrifying part. Over time, the brain's dopamine receptors shrink. It's called downregulation. That means your brain literally loses the ability to feel pleasure from normal life. No wonder so many addicts report, "I feel numb. I can't focus. I don't enjoy being with people anymore." But there's hope. Because just as the brain can be hijacked, it can also heal. Take James, 27, from Canada. He spent 10 years addicted to porn and video games. He said, "I thought my brain was broken forever. I couldn't get out of bed, couldn't work, couldn't connect with anyone. But after I quit, slowly, things changed. At 30 days, I could finally laugh again. At 90 days, I started to enjoy music. At 6 months, I looked at the world and thought, wow, colors are brighter. Life has taste again." That's dopamine recovery. The brain grows new receptors. Neuroplasticity rewires the system. The same mechanism that once trapped you becomes the key to freedom. But let's be honest. Recovery is not easy. The first weeks feel brutal. Urges hit like waves. Sleep gets messy. Anxiety spikes. This is withdrawal, not from an external drug, but from your own dopamine system. Ali from Turkey described it perfectly. "The first month, I thought I was dying. My brain screamed at me to go back. But I held on. And after 60 days, I woke up one morning and felt peace for the first time in years." So what does this mean for you? It means every time you click that link, you're not just wasting minutes, you're rewiring your brain. Every time you resist, you're giving your brain a chance to heal. And here's the secret nobody tells you. The same dopamine that enslaved you can also fuel your success. When you train at the gym, dopamine fires. When you read and learn, dopamine fires. When you build relationships, chase goals, create something meaningful, dopamine fires. The difference is simple. Porn steals dopamine. Purpose channels it. So ask yourself, do you want to live in a dopamine prison, constantly chasing an empty high? Or do you want to rewire your brain, reclaim your focus, and taste real life again? Because here's the truth. Your brain is not broken. It's waiting. Waiting for you to choose. Waiting to reset. Waiting to feel alive again. The flood of dopamine can drown you. Or it can become the river that carries you to freedom. The choice is yours.